Okay, let me test it. Can you guys hear me on YouTube and Facebook? For the people on YouTube and Facebook, can you guys hear me? Type yes or no, or maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Waiting for a couple of people to come in. Yeah, I started on time well, I wasn't on time. I didn't start on time, but I wasn't as late today starting. I'm sorry. Okay, there's Sister Layla's here, Sister Samira, Walaikum Salam, Sister Mira, and also my people on LinkedIn. These are the people I'm looking for. Twitch. Walaikum Salam. I got the people here on D Live, people on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Okay. Yeah, we try to be color coordinated. It's a female website. We try to. I don't like that red though. Let me take it down. It's too bright for me. It makes my eyes go. Oh. Let me take it down. There, that's better. Try to stay color coordinated. And I want all the kids to remember that too. For my kids, the girls here, you know, you have to be color coordinated. Allah likes beauty. And we've been speaking about that. As a Muslim woman, a Muslim girl, we have to avoid making a public spectacle of ourselves. And who can remind me, who can remind us, what does it mean to make a public spectacle? Allah forbids the believing women from making public spectacles of themselves. One of the girls tell me, what does that mean? What does it mean to be a public spectacle? Can any of the kids tell me that? Any of the kids here? Or they probably still in school or whatever. Any of the adult women, what does it mean to make a public spectacle of yourself? Can any of you sisters answer that question? Allah forbids the believing woman from becoming a public spectacle. What is a public spectacle? Simple English word, not Arabic. English. Je parle n'est pas le français ici. Ici, je ne parle l'arabe aussi. Mais je parle l'anglais. Pourquoi? Parce que les personnes qui attendaient ma classe est américaine ou ils demeureront en Europe ou Australia. Pas un pays. L'Arabe. That's my first language, by the way, guys. I want to let everybody know that was my first language. It's all butchered up now. It's all butchered up now. Oh, yeah, that's Layla's first language because my mother, ma mère, L.A., my mother is from Louisiana, L.A. Creole, Cajun. They speak that Cajun French, that broken down Cajun French. C'est mon langue. That's my original language. Ma langue d'origine est Cajun, Creole. Okay. Second language, l'anglais, English. Why is it that my Creole is broken? Pour la même raison que ma l'arabe est broken. For the same reason that my Arabic is broken. Can anybody tell me why my French is broken and why my Arabic is broken? This is a real easy answer. Sabrine, do you know why? Where was I born?
Because you don't talk with the people who speak it.
Not just that, but why is it that I don't speak fluent English, fluent Arabic or even Parisian French? Where was I born?
In the U.S. land.
That's right. And so for you brothers that want to come into my stream every day, I don't know what's going on with these Ashari men. First of all, my website is for women. You know, you men are welcome. But if you got to be quiet and behave and sit on your fingers. But for you brothers that cannot figure out why it is that this female Daya, who knows her religion so well that she can explain it and break it down in plain, simple English terms better than you can, is because I was born in the USA. You brothers can call me boss lady. You know, Bruce Springsteen, the boss. Call me boss lady. I was born in the USA. So that means my language is English. Born in the USA, the land of Zionism. Born in the USA, drop a bomb on you. So you brothers are going to have to find something better to try to critique me about. Okay? If you don't understand why my English is so good and my Arabic sucks, or why my English is so good and my Parisian French sucks, then you have a mental problem. And I can't help you. Because Islam appeals to everyone, but the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said you have to have common sense. And if you people do not have common sense, then I can't help you. No one can help you except Allah. Your fate lies in the hands of Allah. But the simple fact that I don't allow you people to come into my stream and jump crump with you, that should have been a sign that she's born in the USA. Drop a bomb and keep it moving. Don't care what people think. USA. So does that answer the question that you brothers have about language? You brothers need to spend less time on language and more time on figuring out what your belief system should be. The simple fact that you brothers are calling yourselves, what is this? Ashari. That tells you right there that there's something wrong with your belief system. And by the way, just to answer the question that brother Ibrahim asked, because they got all these sets, these groups. I'm going to tell you, brother, I don't know these sets and groups either. There's a million of them. They come every day. I had to call my brother who does speak Arabic, and I had to ask him, what are all these groups? And he explained to me the problem with you Asharis. You Asharis got a problem with the decree of Allah. That makes sense. Just like the Mu'tazila do too. Everybody got a decree. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the pagans, the fire worshipers of my nation are those who don't accept the decree of Allah. So that's the Asharis too. Now, to answer your question about the Atharis are the good guys. The Atharis are the good guys. This is what my brother explained to me. The Athari are supposed to be us. They're like us. They're us. We believe in the Quran. We believe in the Sunnah. And we have the understanding of Islam that those original companions had. See, I was shielded from this stuff. You know, my brothers are into Dawah too. And they went back home to Egypt and Saudi. They learned the Arabic. They were born in the USA too. But they learned the Arabic better than you because they speak Fusha. And they all got their masjids and stuff they give dawah to. But me, the big sister, the female of the bunch, I was protected from all that fitting of sets and groups. I studied nothing but the hadiths because the hadiths are the explanation and the meaning of the Quran. Okay, and all those sets with the different names and groups, I was shielded. I was protected from that garbage. All I needed to stay focused on is the understanding of the companions. And that's what I've always been upon, the understanding of these companions. So these groups keep popping up. I don't know what they are. So I had to give my brother a call yesterday. Brother Issa, y'all know him. Oh yeah, my brother Issa, he does jihad too on the internet. Y'all know him. Out of all my brothers, he's the one that's most known. Yeah, he sits around doing jihad with the non-Muslims, and he's fighting against the Christian Arabs. Oh yeah, my brother Issa, he has a YouTube channel too. And he's fighting against the apostate Arabs. You know, because I keep telling you guys, 30% of the Arabs are not Muslim, they're Christian. And what they do is they got platforms where they try to speak against Islam, and because these Christian Arabs do speak Arabic, they try to take the Quran apart and give misconceptions. So my brother Issa is busy with that. That's his dawah. His dawah is in pure Arabic, and he's fighting against the Christian Arabs. He got YouTube channels and all type of groups, and he's well known for that stuff. I ain't into that. They kept me away from that. Okay, but I did give him a call, and he broke down. So the Atharis are the good guys. The Asharis are the bad guys. The Qadariyas are the bad guys. That's all you new shahadas need to know. Anybody come to you telling you that they're Ashari, stay away from them, as my brother told me. Anybody come to you saying that they're Qadariya, stay away from them. Mutazila, stay away from them. Okay? You need to reach out and connect with people who are upon the understanding of the Prophet and his companions, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay? But Athari, the AT is good. That's what I am, my brother said. My brother said this is what we're supposed to be upon. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Y'all know I love El Azhar. Y'all know that my heart belongs to Egypt. Maybe because it's what my father was. But be careful. My brother did explain this to me yesterday too. El Azhar, which is is my favorite place. That's where a lot of these Asharis come from. People in my Zoom room, y'all hear that? Mina, are you here, Mina? Are you here, Norto, and the rest of y'all? I need to know. Fame, Al, Awa, Geechee, y'all listening to me? My brother said, be careful of a lot of these Egyptians, because there are a lot of Egyptians that follow the Ashari belief system, and they're the ones that are spreading it rampant like crazy. My brother went to school in Mecca, okay? But he knows I'm partial to Egypt, El Azhar. But he went to school in Mecca. But like he told me, be careful, Layla, because a lot of the people from your family, your father's family, are from that Ashari belief system. And he told me that Sheikh Atli would tell me the same thing. Be careful, because a lot of them are coming up out of Egypt. And because the Egyptians, listen at this. This is what my brother Issa told me. He said, because the Egyptians are not as racist as other Arabs are towards African Americans, towards Black people. Now, we live in America, again, born in the USA. You know, all we got here is racism. My brother said you will find, and what you all know, the Egyptians are not as racist as the Palestinians are. We have a lot of Palestinians in America. I'm sorry, guys. A lot of those Palestinians are very racist towards Black people. Y'all know that I'm speaking the truth. The truth hurts, but it's the truth. The Egyptians are not racist like that towards African Americans. So my brother explained to me what's happening is a lot of the African Americans have attached, y'all paying attention to me? Have attached to these Egyptian graduates from El Azhar University. A lot of these modern day Egyptian graduates of El Azhar who are upon the Ashari belief system the African Americans have attached to them, and they're being influenced by their beliefs. This all came from my brother. See, I have to call my brother on this because y'all know I don't deal with politics. I stay in my own little world behind my screen like Aisha. And I've been doing this since I was 12 years old. All I do is teach Aqidah, 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 Hadith, Aqidah, 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 Hadith, because that's my specialty. I memorized every one of the Hadiths and all the Sitta. Photographic memory. And Aqidah. Politics, I don't deal with, but my brother is into it because he's doing jihad against these people. So that's why we have so many African Americans, he explained to me yesterday, who have attached to the Ashari belief system, because the Egyptians are not racist, and they're coming out of El Azhar, the school I like with that. And that's why everything makes sense. I was talking to you sisters here in my Zoom room this past weekend. Even with us, we have to be careful. But like my brother said, you can recognize the people who belong to this group. And I want my students to pay attention, because if you listen to them speak, a lot of these people use theology. Theology. You see, my brother knows I can pick up on people. I can read a crowd. I can read a person. I can read you right now, brother. So you better stop it, or I'm getting ready to ban you up out of here. Got me? All right. That's right. Get it together. Somebody, he apologized. Yeah, you apologize. I can read a room. Well, like my brother said, he knows I can catch on quick. They base everything, some of the Asharis base everything on theology, sociology, psychology, the human psyche. That's a giveaway. Okay? And don't dare ask them about the Qadr of Allah, because they don't understand that Allah is the creator of everything, good and evil. They will argue you, and they believe that man creates his own destiny or something. I don't know. My brother spent a whole hour trying to tell me this crap. But the bottom line, I know how to pick them out now. But to answer the question from my new converts about these groups that are approaching them, Ashari are the bad guys. Just keep that in mind. Athari is the good guys. Qadariya, bad. Those are the people that say they don't believe in the hadiths and stuff too. Bad. Y'all got it? Is that clear, Brother Ibrahim? And for you Asharis who are listening to me, I hope I don't have to deal with your comments about Arabic anymore. Because Arabic is not a religion. Arabic is simply a language. Nowhere does Allah say that you have to speak Arabic to make it to paradise. Most of the prophets didn't speak Arabic. Did you know that, people? Most of the prophets spoke Hebrew. So maybe we need to learn Hebrew if language was about religion. Okay? Don't focus on Arabic. Focus on language. And why come I don't speak Arabic? Because I was born in the USA back in the civil rights movement. I keep telling you, brothers, I am not your peer. You are not on my level. I am old enough to be your grandmother. I keep telling you men that. I don't know why y'all get it twisted. I was born in the 60s. The civil rights movement here in America. But something else happened in America in the 60s too. We had a big problem. There was a man named Elijah Muhammad. Oh yeah. He called himself the prophet of Allah, the messenger of Allah. And he said his religion was Islam. So most Americans, they didn't know nothing about Islam except Elijah Muhammad. You mentioned Muslim, Islam, they thought you were with the nation of Elijah Muhammad. I was never with the nation of Elijah Muhammad. Y'all know that. Arabs, I wouldn't come from that crap. But it was hard for me growing up here in the 60s. Because when I try to meet people I'm Muslim, they would try to say, oh, you with that man who says he's the prophet of Allah. No, I follow Sirat al-Mustaqim. I'm on the straight path, I would tell them. No, my prophet is the prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who died centuries ago. I had a hard time explaining that. So since people didn't know what the true Islam was, back in those days here in America, the days of the Black Panthers, Black nationalists, hello. Then here comes Malcolm X. When I was a child, the imam of my community, who's from the Islamic revivalist movement, his name is Imam Mutawaf. You brothers may know him. Imam Mutawaf Abdul Shahid, IRM. He said, we ain't going to focus on all that Arabic. We're going to focus on Aqidah, the belief system. We're going to focus on these hadiths and how to implement them. And he said, this one here, he told my stepfather, me, I got a photographic memory. He says, she going to learn nothing but English and these hadiths in English and what they mean. So that when these kids grow up, they can share the true Islam, which is the opposite of what this Elijah Muhammad's been preaching. So it was on purpose. It was deliberate. It was intentional that I don't learn Arabic. I learned every single thing in English. So that when I was 12 years old, I could attend a conference like I did for women. And when I was 12 years old, I did a lecture on the fiqh of marriage, and I was only 12. It was Imam Latif Al-Amin's community. Oh, yeah. He's still around. By the way, we related through marriage. Not me marrying him, but my brother Isa married one of his daughters, got kids. May Allah forgive Hawa of all her sins and make her grave spacious. Amen. I loved her. Then I did another lecture on the fiqh of marriage, 12 years old, in English, so that the new Muslims can understand it. So it ain't no mistake that I don't speak Arabic. And then when I got older, I could care less about Arabic. Arabic is the least thing that's important to me. I don't care about no Arabic. All I care about is my soul. So it's not a mystery. So when you brothers want to try to take puck shots at Layla, you better find something better than Arabic. You understand? But your common sense should have told you. She's born in the USA. Boss lady. That's my nickname. Hashtag don't get it twisted. Hashtag don't get it twisted. Boss lady Laila Nasheeba, Esquire. Take a screenshot. All right. Okay. Any questions about that? But for the new shahadas too, did I answer you about those groups and sets? Yeah, stay away from them, brother. Yeah, the S. Let me type it. What they call it? Ashari. There, them. Then you got these. My brother E said these are good guys. Those are the good guys. Let me type it for y'all. These are bad guys. Okay, that's a shame. We have to break the religion down like this nowadays. Isn't that sad, guys? We got new. If Dr. Dramali can hear me, Dr. Dramali, this is where we've come today. People convert to Islam and they don't know who to listen to, so you got to let them know, like my brother did me. Good guys, bad guys, good guys. So that's bad guys, good guys. Wait a minute, let me write the other one. Qadariya. This is bad guys. That's bad guys too. Y'all see it? Qadariya. That's how I think that's how they spell it. I don't even know how they spell this crap. But that's Athari, Ashari, Qadariya. What's the other one? Y'all already know about the Sufis. And they all got different sets about them. There are some Sufis that are nice. There are some Sufis who do believe in the Quran and Sunnah, but you got to kind of believe that praying or calling upon dead, like some of these famous speakers y'all listen to, like Yasir Qadhi. I hate to say it. I used to love Yasir Qadhi, man. He used to teach on my website. But he says you can talk to the dead. That's wrong. These are bad guys. I'm typing that down. Yeah, write that down, Brother Ibrahim. Sufis that call upon the dead, that tell you you can speak to the dead. Bad guys. You already know about the Shiite. I'm just going to tell you, they do have, there's one set of the Shiite, I have to say this, because two of my students are Shiite, but they're not the kind that curse the companions or curse the prophet. They love the prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They love the companions. Their set begins with a B. But they're the only ones. So I'm going to say for this, bad guys. Shiites, bad guys. See that? I put it on screen. Shiite, bad guys. Sufis that call upon the dead, bad guys. Qadariya, bad guys. Ain't no good in them. Ashari, bad guys. No good in them. Athari, good guy. All right? Okay, you got it? And that's a shame I had to call my brother for this stuff. Because I don't know about these groups. I don't deal with that. Kareem Abu Zayd, good guy. Right. Let me do this. He asking about names. Kareem Abu Zayd. Of course, you know he a good guy. I'm using this book. Good guy. Good guy. You got it? The other guy you typed on the screen, bad guy. I'm not going to type his name because I don't need these people hitting me. You, and then nobody else can see your type of me because you're in a different platform. Just type the name. I'm not going to say the name. Bad guy. Bad guy. Bad guy. All these bad guys. Who else? Tim. Type the name. Oh, I know you're talking about bad guy. I know that because I listen to what they say. You can, bad guy. You can usually tell if the person's a bad guy after listening for 5 minutes. And I'm just going to tell y'all, I don't care what nobody say. That brother from Saudi Arabia, bad guy. Because his answers are crazy. I'm sorry. I know y'all love that brother from Saudi Arabia, but I'm sorry. His answers are racist. Telling black women that they can't wear braids. You know, that's bad guy. Don't listen to none of his answers. Anybody that doesn't answer your questions with Quran and Sunnah, don't listen to them. And I don't like racist people. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of racist people in the world. Racism is an oppression. The Prophet Muhammad hated that. He hated racism. And if you are a true follower of his with his understanding, you would hate it too. I hate any racist. Bad guy. All right. So we good for my new Shahada brothers. All of them people in that part of the world that you just type on the screen. I'm sorry, you got to deal with too many fanatical, oppressive people. Just stay away from them. In Australia, there's one brother that I used to have here on my website. Y'all remember his name, Brother Muhammad? He's also related to me. We're from the same tribe of Arabs. He's related to me and Sheikh Atlee. He's in Melbourne. Listen to him. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Hey, who's here? Y'all remember the brother used to teach on my website? He's got a mosque. He's part of that association down there in Australia, in Melbourne. I recommend you listen to him because he bases everything on the Quran and Sunnah. He ain't no deviant away from any of that. Yeah, he's kind of big. Yeah, he's kind of, he's a little bit overweight. Yeah, he speaks English. That he's listen to him. He's good. And his community is good. He brings a lot of famous speakers there to speak. Yeah. He's a good guy. All right. Okay. Any other questions from the new shahadas on these bad guys, good guys? Now get back to my sisters here. None of you gave me an answer. Allah forbids the Muslim woman from making herself a public spectacle. What is a public spectacle? I want a woman to get on that mic and tell me, because every woman on this planet should know it. What does it mean to become a public spectacle? Am I a public spectacle? Who's here? Come on, people, get on the mic.
No, you're not a public spectacle because you're doing it for the sake of Allah.
So is a public spectacle, does it mean to do for the sake of Allah? Tell me what a public spectacle is, Sister Laila. When Allah forbids us Muslim women from becoming a public spectacle, what does that mean? Does that mean anything I do in the public, do for the sake of Allah? Is that a public spectacle? Come on, sisters.
It means that it's a certain way that a Muslim lady carries herself, that she carries herself with dignity. She distances herself from things that are doesn't align with her belief system. And
not really. It's you making it long. It's common sense. A public spectacle. Whenever we Muslim women go public, do not become a public spectacle. What's another way in English of saying that? Do not do what? Do not do what? What does it mean to become? And I'm glad that Laylee's trying to answer, because this is the problem. Muslim women today, why is it that most women are public spectacles? They don't know what it means. So what does it mean when Allah forbids the Muslim woman from becoming a public spectacle? What does that mean? When you go public, what is it that you cannot do?
That means you cannot overdo your makeup.
No, I don't want all that. Just a short, simple answer.
Showing off.
Showing off? No.
Showing off.
Showing off. No, showing off is not the right. And by the way, for those brothers here who are from the Ashari belief system, do y'all see why my dawah is in English? Because American Muslim women do not even speak their own language well. They don't understand the meaning of English words that are larger than 4 letters. So I would look like a fool sitting here giving a lecture in Arabic when these women don't speak Arabic. They don't even understand English well, and because America has the worst. By the way, write it down, because I got a couple of sisters here talking about moving to the USA so they can be close to me. No! America has the worst educational system in the world. Do not move your children here, because they will not know how to read and write. They will not be able to understand the meaning of any word that's larger than 4 letters. I have a degree in English too, and I was a substitute teacher for a lot of years to make extra money. I need to go back to substituting to make some more money, okay? What does it mean to not make a public spectacle of yourself?
To go out and cause attention, to bring attention to yourself.
Exactly. All it is to intentionally bring attention. Good job. And the brother Askey, he tried to type it. Rashida, to make an exhibition of yourself. Good job. See, Rashida's not from America. She's from Ireland. They understand the meaning of English better. Don't come to America, because your children going to be just like the people in my Zoom room. They don't know what the difference between attraction and show off. Attraction and show off don't even mean the same things. They're not even synonyms. Yeah, stay in Ireland. It's America's problem. Education and the way they treat the elderly. Oh yeah. Don't get old in America. You're going to be like Sabrine. America don't care about you. Yeah, so America ain't no good place to live with all that for you. Y'all better stay in y'all countries. Your children at least know how to read and write and comprehend. Okay, so Allah forbids the Muslim woman from making a public spectacle of herself. What does that mean? I want all you to write it down. To make a public spectacle of yourself means to, let me see what Israel wrote. She said a public spectacle basically means making a public display of yourself. Exactly. To put yourself on display unnecessarily. I like the word she used, unnecessarily, just to attract attention. To attract attention. It can be from anybody. We're not supposed to go out and attract attention, unnecessary attention. The key word is unnecessary. What does unnecessary mean? That means that you don't, it's no need for it. So, for example, a lot of you sisters will come to me and you will ask me, Sister Layla, maybe can I go on the internet and give dawah? No, what for? No. First of all, you ain't qualified. You don't know your religion well enough. You don't know the hadiths, that's for sure. You don't understand well better, that's for sure. If I were to ask you the meaning of the Shahada, you can't even give me the correct response. So what are you giving dawah about? It ain't about La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, because you don't understand it. And since you don't understand it, you're going to cause more harm than good. So, number one, that's it. Nope. And so it's not necessary. There's enough women like myself who do understand what it means, who are doing it. So there's no need for you. Stay home. Stay in your place. Give your dawah to your children, because that's our obligation. That's our obligations to your kids. Teach your religion to your children so they'll grow up holding on to the rope of Islam and not apostating. We have a high apostasy rate, okay? Especially in America. Don't come to America. Your daughters might be on the pole. Your sons will be selling drugs. These are for my sisters in Europe talking about moving here because they want to be close to me. No, you're not going to be close to me because I'm an extrovert. Let me talk about that for a minute. These sisters are really talking about leaving where they live to come live near me because they love me and I love them too. But no, I'm an extrovert. I stay to myself. I don't go out the house much. Y'all know that. Everything here is DoorDash. You know, plus this is all I do. All I do is spend my time doing dawah around the clock. I don't have time to entertain. Now, that's different. I can entertain a husband, but I can't entertain no guests, no women that come and, you know, want to sit down and shoot the breeze. Layla ain't got time for that. Layla got to release her stress other ways, but it ain't by sitting there entertaining people. I got other ways to release my stress, okay? So don't come here to get close to me that way, you know? And then don't come here because America's a tough society. Your children, we have a serious drug problem here in America. Your boys, if you are a minority, you don't stand a chance. I'm just going to keep it real. You don't stand a chance as a minority in America. Your sons will be either dope dealers, be shot down and killed, or be in jail. I'm sorry, and I ain't exaggerating. Because America will always remain the most racist country on earth. The darker your skin, you will be popped. Questions asked later. Keep your boys where they are. Don't bring them handsome boys here to America because they not white. If they were the Aryan race. Now, if you were part of the Aryan race, you could come here and make it big. But not no black kids. I'm sorry. No dark and colored kids. The Arabs that go, they'll tell you too. Arabs, the dark Arabs, ain't got nothing coming. And if they want to survive, they got to shave their beard and call themselves Mo. They got to pretend that they ain't Arab. They got to do like a lot of these Arabs do that come to America. They shave off their beard, nickname themselves, open up convenience stores and sell drugs and drug paraphernalia, pork, cigarettes just to blend in. America ain't the place for no minority. And Arabs are minorities. Don't get it twisted. All right? So, Islam forbids us women from making public spectacles of ourselves, going outside in the public and bringing unnecessary attention on us. And it's a protection for us because the world is cruel. You guys see what I'm going through on this internet with these brothers. And I'm not making a spectacle of myself. I'm sitting here giving dawah. Is there a need for me? A person may ask, is there a need for me, Laila Nasheeba, to sit here on this internet and give dawah? How would you guys answer that? Is there a need for me to do this as a woman? Because internet is bringing attention to yourself. This is bringing attention to myself. Is there a need for me to sit up here and do this? What do y'all think? Aren't there men out there? We got Kareem Abu Zaid. He wrote this book. You got Dr. Ibrahim Jamali. He wrote books too. The world is run by men. It's a man's world. Hit it, Geechee. It's a man's world. So is there a need for Sister Laila to sit here and give dawah? How would y'all answer that? And why? When there's so many men. It's a man's world. Hey, give me my jacket. It's a man's world. So why is Laila doing this? Is there a need? Get on that mic. Let me hear it. Let's hear y'all's understanding.
Okay, I'm going to try. Yes, there's a need for you to teach on this internet because it is very rare that we have teachers who teach with the correct understanding of the prophets, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the first 3 generations. And a lot of these men, they don't really teach women's rights. They kind of gear towards going away from their rights. And I got stuck. Okay.
Y'all hear her answer. Is there a need? She said yes, number 1. I speak good English. Kareem Abu Zaid. Sorry, that's my brother from a different mother. I run rings around him in English. This is his book I'm teaching. Look at the English in his book. He's using the United Kingdom English. The words are so big that American Muslims can't even understand it. Americans do not understand words over 4 letters. I keep telling you, that's a fact. Any teacher here will agree with me. Latifa is a teacher. Am I telling the truth? Most kids fail in America reading comprehension. So even though this book is written by Sheikh Kareem Abu Zaid, can he explain it in better English than me? No. And that's the problem with a lot of these brothers. The brothers that do understand the deen correctly, like Dr. Jamali. He got a speech problem since he had a stroke. Dr. Jamalian had about 50,000 strokes. It messed up his speech. That's how it happens to the people of the Sunnah. We all got, Shaitan does this to us. Okay? Dr. Ali Shahada has good English, mashallah, because he was born, he's like Layla, born in the USA. So Dr. Ali's English is perfect. But, like she said, Dr. Ali, even though he's a medical doctor too. Can he break down the women fiqh issues better than Layla? Can any of these brothers, Kareem, Dr. Ali, Dr. Jamali, Sheikh Atlee, oh yeah, let's throw the old man in. Can any of those men break down women's issues better than me? No. Because I'm a woman. And like she said, the other American-speaking or English-speaking women from here or other places, they have the good English, but they don't have the understanding. They don't have the knowledge. We got a lot of famous speakers here in America that hang out with Hamza Youssef. I ain't saying no names. We got African-American sisters who are famous speakers here in America, but look at their belief system. They're Sufi. They all believe that you can talk to the dead, that you can call upon the dead. And they all have a problem with the qadr of Allah. So is there a need for me? I'm the only one I know that's breaking this down in plain English with the understanding of those companions. We got Arabic sisters too. They also hang out with the brothers. They at the tables. We got the table women. They sit at the table with the men. They at the conference lecturing with the men. The simple fact they're doing that tells you they don't have the right understanding of the deen, even though their English and Arabic is good. So is there a need for me to do this? It's a big need. Because I'm not boasting. I don't see no other English-speaking woman that's doing it like me or better than me. Even the nun, she's messed up too. She's an imam. Oh yeah. The woman that looks like the nun, she's basically an imam of a mosque. So is there a need for Layla to become a public display? Yes, for this dawah. But when I do it, there are certain guidelines that I have to follow. What are the guidelines? Who can answer that as a woman? If a Muslim woman has to go out in the public, if she has to put herself on display, what are the guidelines that Allah says she must adhere to? Who can answer that, sisters?
Allah says her voice has to be strong. She must be dressed appropriately, which means wearing hijab correctly, covering her breasts, and only displaying that which you can see. Her face, her hands.
Okay, her voice has to be loud. And not just loud, the Arabic word, as my cousin Wafa would tell you, she is a scholar in the United Arab Emirates, a female scholar. She's has a PhD in Fusha. And she's one that gives me a lot of this information I use with you guys about these hadiths, because her English is impeccable and her Arabic is off the charts because she's a scholar of it. Okay? Like she said, when you read that verse in the Quran, when you read that verse about how a woman should make her voice strong, the Arabic word doesn't just mean strong. As she says, the Arabic language is nothing like English. One Arabic word can take on 300 different meanings. Did y'all know that? I bet you Ashari brothers don't know that. One Arabic word can take on 300 different meanings depending on how you use it. She said that word that Allah uses, it doesn't just mean make her voice loud. She said it also means make her voice firm and intimidating. Intimidating would be the better English transliteration of the meaning. So I want you sisters to say loud and intimidating, because one Arabic word don't mean no one thing. The best English word to that is intimidating. Loud and intimidating publicly. I'm doing that. I'm very loud on purpose. I get so loud that my voice hurts at night. I got to drink tea at night. And I'm a master of intimidation. Got to learn how to be. Okay? What else? You have to be dressed properly. How does Allah command the believing woman to dress? Somebody give me the way, because a lot of you sisters ain't dressed properly. This is summertime. I see a lot of you with your beautiful shoes on with the high heels and your feet hanging out. Is that how we dress? How does a Muslim woman dress? Somebody get on that mic. How are we supposed to look publicly? And not just in the clothing. What else? Listen to my question. How are we supposed to appear? I know this is larger than 4 letters, Americans. How is the Muslim woman supposed to appear physically, publicly? And I'm giving you clues. Who can answer? My little deadbeats in my Zoom room. If I got to call your name. Okay, go ahead.
Apart from the way she looks physically with the clothes, dressed from head to toe, covering the top of her feet and wearing loose-fitting clothing. And also you can't be laughing and giggling. You have to look serious and, like you said, intimidating, not bringing that unnecessary attention, even with your facial expression.
There you go. It's called intimidation. As my cousin Wafa, the scholar of Fusha, she said that's a better meaning. We not only have to be intimidating in our voice publicly, we have to be intimidating in our actions. All of this is a protection for us as Muslim women. It's a protection because, as Allah says in that verse, you don't know what evil lurks in the heart of man. I'm an attractive woman. Okay, I give y'all that. Yeah, I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm very fine. I know. Hello. Drop it, sisters. We fine. We look good. Muslim women are beautiful. We all are. Hello. We already know that. Anybody got to tell me how I look? I look at myself in the mirror and on the computer every day. By the way, let me take care of this. Now, okay. So, we know we attractive. How many men out there might think you attractive? I don't have to show my breast. I don't have to show my derriere like the Kafir women do. Allah blessed me blessed me with this. And this doesn't have to be covered. Because some men may find me ugly. They may say she looked like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I've been, and by the way, I've been told that. Oh yeah. I've been told that I was Casper the Friendly Ghost many times. Oh yeah. But then some men might like it. So that's why Allah commands us Muslim women to carry ourselves in a serious, intimidating, as my cousin's typing here, serious too is another good word. Serious, intimidating demeanor. Good English. Good English with that. She said demeanor. I like that. We have to carry ourselves in a serious, intimidating demeanor publicly. Like we don't take no stuff. Because if a man does have ill intent towards you in his heart, if he look at your demeanor, as my cousin's typed here, he see that my demeanor is like, back off. He's going to go find another woman. He going to look at you and say, oh, she ain't the one. So he'll back off. And again, Allah made these rules, sisters, for your protection, not as a punishment to you, not as a punishment to me, but as a protection for all of us, because he knows his creation. They'll go attack the Kafir woman, not you. Okay? So, even on this internet, y'all see how I do. What's one of the things that Dramali always criticizes me for? Can anybody tell me? Sabrine, wake up. What's one of the things that Dramali always criticizes me for on this internet? Anybody? Come on.
He thinks you're angry.
Yeah, he thinks I'm angry. Dramali thinks I'm angry all the time. This ain't anger. This is called intimidation, Aki. I'm the most silliest, craziest person y'all ever meet. Y'all come into my Zoom room, y'all can see me. I get live. We be in here cutting the flow. Hello. We do everything in this Zoom room. We be acting. Layla's the most craziest person you'll ever. I am so kooky. I am very quirky. And I am a hilarious clown. Okay? But you ain't gonna see it when I'm on this internet. I have to be serious, as my cousins type here. Serious. So that the Asharis back off. The Qadarians back off. The Mutazili back off. And the flirt dudes back off. Y'all understand that verse? Do you sisters get it? I ain't mean. I'm intimidating. And what's another thing that my mother critiques me for about my pictures? Anybody know? Why is it that my mother always say, every time you put a picture of you on the internet, what does she accuse me of not doing?
She say you never smile.
That's right. What am I smiling for? That would bring unnecessary attention to me. So if a Muslim woman is going to be public, we have to be, again, the word in Arabic translates into English. As my cousin is typing, she came with more words. We have to be intimidating. We have to be serious. She also got here, we have to be firm and sincere in our demeanor. I love that word, demeanor. So when I take a picture, when y'all see me, Laila Nasheeba, you'll never see a smile cross this face, because my dawah is serious. My dawah is sincere. My dawah is intimidating to the kafirs who want to come in here and try to bomb me with the Bible. So do you sisters get it? I'm breaking this down. The way y'all see me on this internet is how you should be. I'm the good girl. So let's write that down. Good girl. Y'all, I went over the bad guys with y'all. Good guy. Laila Nasheeba. She's not mean. She's not bad. I'm the good guy. What's that Billie Eilish song? Hit it, Geechee. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy. Those women with the soft voices. Those women with the beautiful accents. Those women that smile. Those women that laugh on the camera. Those women that make you feel like, oh, she's the bad guy. Write that down. Bad guy. Bad guy. Woman that's laughing on the camera. Bad guy. Woman smiling on TV. Bad guy. She's making a public spectacle of herself unnecessarily. There's no need for her to do all that. The dawah is real. The dawah is truth. The dawah is intimidating to the unbeliever. So what are you laughing at? What you laughing at? Y'all got it, sisters? Okay, I'm going to stop right here for today. That's my class for today. Hashtag don't get it twisted. I got a lot of these new shahadas here. And like I said, my website's been under attack lately because of the Asharis. I found that, so I spent yesterday doing my research with my brother to find out who these people are. For you young shahadas here, about the good guys and the bad guys. And it said we got to do that today. Good guys, bad guys. But hopefully y'all understand who the good guys are. And Layla, I am a good guy. I am not a bad guy. Don't get it twisted. I'm following the Sunnah. And by the way, I want to remind everybody that we have the next class today is my signs of the last hour. That's why I'm ending this early too, because we're going to talk about more signs of the last hour, the women getting it twisted and you getting it twisted. You're looking at the good guy as being the bad one because that sister doesn't smile, because that sister's got a loud voice, because that sister's rough and tough. That's the good guy. She's supposed to be rough and tough. If she's going to be public, the only time she gets soft and gentle is behind closed doors, women. The good girl is always rough and tough publicly. But behind closed doors, that's when she's the good girl. All right. Okay, I'm going to log out for now. I'll be back at 9, an hour and one half. And then I'll be coming in to teach you guys the signs of the last hour. Did I help you, Brother Ibrahim? And also Brother Edward? Yes. Okay, and Sister Sandra said I helped her too, all of us. Does everybody else got it right? Sister Pamela, did I break this bad guy, good guy stuff down?
Yes, you did.
With these y'all, the people in my Zoom room, y'all got it too with these different sets, groups? And my brother said it's so many. He said there's different branches of them, like the Asharis got different levels. There's different levels of all these groups and sets. But the bottom line, stay away from them. That's it. Just anybody calling themselves a something kind of Muslim, just stay away from them. All right. Okay. All right, so I'll be back, guys, inshallah, at 9 with the signs of the last hour. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Yeah. And don't forget, born in the USA.